iPhone 15 Pro Max and Pro. Let's compare the iPhone 15 Pro Max and the iPhone 15 Pro to see which one suits you better. The Pro Max has a larger screen, bigger battery, and a new 5x zoom camera. On the other hand, the Pro is more petite, easier to use with one hand, and fits in your pocket. It depends on your preferences and needs. iPhone 15 Pro Max vs iPhone 15 Pro differences. 1. Pro Max has 6.7-inch screen. Pro has 6.1-inch one, 2. Both have a 17 Pro chip. 3. Both have 8 GB RAM. 4. Pro Max has much larger battery. 5. Similar charging speeds of around 20 kW. 6. Same main and ultra-wide cameras. 7. Pro Max has 5x zoom. 15 Pro features 3x zoom. 8. Both get USB-C port. Design and display quality. These two iPhones are Pro models, so they have advantages over the regular iPhone 15 and 15 Plus. The all-new titanium frame of these iPhones is truly impressive. It features a sleek brushed finish and offers exceptional durability while remaining lightweight. Although durability might not be the main advantage, considering that most iPhone accidents involve broken glass rather than the frame, the reduced weight is definitely a noteworthy benefit. The iPhone 15 Pro weighs 188 grams, while the iPhone 15 Pro Max weighs 221 grams. The Pro Max is approximately 18% heavier, but both models are lighter than their predecessors, which is fantastic. Both models also have slimmer bezels, giving them a sleek and modern appearance. They are slightly narrower and feature slightly contoured edges, making them more comfortable to hold. The rest of the design remains familiar, with a matte glass finish on the back of both models. Additionally, they both feature a brand new button called the Action button. It's located where the mute switch used to be, above the volume keys. By default, it silences the phone, but you can customize it to perform various actions, like opening the camera or a voice memo. Currently, you need to hold the button to activate it, which helps prevent accidental presses. The most noticeable design difference between the two models is their size. The iPhone 15 Pro Max is still an extra-large phone that can be challenging to use with one hand and not very pocket-friendly. On the other hand, the iPhone 15 Pro is more compact and much easier to operate with just one hand. The new iPhone models also come with a USB-C port, which is great because you can use any standard USB-C cable to charge the phone. However, when it comes to file transfers, it's important to note that you'll need a USB 3 compatible cable to take advantage of the faster transfer rates. The cable that comes in the box is only USB 2 rated, so it has slower transfer speeds. It's not a big expense to get a USB 3 cable, and while most people may not need it, it's good to know about the options available. Lastly, let's talk about available color. We have the following color choices: asterisk titanium black, asterisk titanium white, asterisk titanium blue, asterisk titanium gray. Performance and software. Both the iPhone 15 Pro and 15 Pro Max are powered by the impressive Apple A17 Pro chip. It's the first ever 3nm chip on a smartphone, a significant technological advancement from the previous 4nm chips. With this new density, there are a whopping 19 billion transistors, 3 billion more than before. Gamers will especially appreciate the new 6-core GPU, which provides a substantial boost in power. And for CPU performance, the two high-performance cores offer a 10% increase in speed. It's an exciting upgrade. The 15 Pro and 15 Pro Max now come with 8 GB of RAM, which is an improvement over the 6 GB RAM in the 14 Pro series. However, the type and speed of the RAM memory remain the same, using the LPDDR5 type as before. Additionally, due to its larger size, the 15 Pro Max has an advantage in staying cooler for longer, making it a bit better optimized for gaming, especially for heavy games. Although there are hardware differences, both the iPhone 15 Pro Max and iPhone 15 Pro will run on the same iOS 17 software. iOS 17 may not have groundbreaking changes, but it does introduce several new features. The phone, messages, and FaceTime apps receive a bunch of exciting updates, and autocorrect is finally getting a significant improvement. The phone app now supports new contact posters, which is basically a picture you set for yourself and others see full screen when they receive a call from you. You also have Name Drop, another super cool new trick where you just bring two iPhones close to exchange contacts. Then, in the Messages app you now have stickers and live stickers, which you can create from live photos, adding a personal touch. On the iOS 17 new features list, we have Standby Mode, which turns your iPhone into a mini home hub while it's charging. There are also interactive widgets, mood tracking in the Health app, a brand new journaling app, and more. In the US, all iPhone 15 models will come with eSIM only, same as the previous models. Just remember, you won't be able to use a physical SIM with these phones. International models might still support the physical SIM feature. Camera. On the back of both the iPhone 15 Pro and 15 Pro Max, you'll find three cameras: a main camera, an ultra-wide shooter, and a telephoto zoom. However, the zoom on the 15 Pro is 3x, while the Pro Max boasts a 5x zoom. The new 5x zoom camera is definitely the star of the show. It has a fascinating tetraprism design, bouncing light 4 times before hitting the sensor. The sensor itself is the first to use 3D sensor shift stabilization, keeping things steady and sharp in zoomed-in photos and videos. The smaller 15 Pro model might not have it due to space constraints, but rumors suggest it could be included in next year's Pro iPhones with a new and larger design. The zoom camera is just one of the exciting changes. The main sensor is now 25% larger and offers sensor crop lossless zoom at 1.2x and 1.5x, providing different focal lengths for more versatility. Another big improvement is the new super high-res picture, giving you 24-megapixel shots with better detail. And now, you can capture 48MP shots in both ProRAW and HEI formats. So many great enhancements to capture stunning photos. Apple has also made improvements to the ultra-wide and front cameras, with a better Smart HDR algorithm. This means better nighttime performance and cleaner detail. And guess what? The new spatial video feature uses both the ultra-wide and main cameras to capture depth information, creating an immersive 3D-like video experience. You can enjoy it later on with the Apple Vision Pro headset. So cool! Audio quality and haptics. Both iPhone 15 Pro models have a main bottom-firing speaker and a secondary speaker in the earpiece. Apple made a big leap in loudspeaker quality with the iPhone 13, but we might not see huge improvements in audio this year. However, there could still be some slight improvement. The larger 15 Pro Max usually has boomier audio due to its size. When it comes to haptics, Apple has been using the awesome Taptic engine for years, and they're keeping it for the iPhone 15 Pro series. So you can expect the same excellent haptics as before. No changes on that front. Battery life and charging. The iPhone 15 Pro Max packs a massive 4,422 mAh battery, while the iPhone 15 Pro has a battery size of 3,274 mAh. That's a significant difference. The Pro Max has a whopping 35% larger battery. It's gonna keep you powered up for longer. In real life, you can expect around 6 hours of screen time from the 15 Pro and around 8 hours on the 15 Pro Max. The 15 Pro is still a one-day phone, while the 15 Pro Max can average around 2 days on a single charge. It's like having power for days. The charging speeds haven't changed with the new USB-C port. iPhones are known for being a bit slower to charge compared to other phones. Officially, both the 15 Pro and Pro Max support 20W charging, but unofficially you might be able to get 23W from the 15 Pro and 27W from the Pro Max. And yes, both have the awesome MagSafe wireless charging technology, which can charge it up to 15W. Summary. If you're looking for that extra zoom range, longer battery life, and larger screen, the iPhone 15 Pro Max is definitely the way to go. It's a no-brainer choice. If you're into more compact phones, not much has changed with the 15 Pro Max. It still feels quite gigantic, and even though it's lighter, it's still on the heavy side. In that case, you might be better off with the more petite iPhone 15 Pro. So which camp you belong to? Compact or big? and powerful.